Minnesota!
Okay, I have not been to Minnesota in probably 20 years.
Bring your ass.
You know what? Here go 2 more for y'all.
WWE and TKO said, best I can do is SummerSlam, Minnesota. Sorry about it. Hey, y'all, it's your boy Miles Angel back again with another video, man. And man, impromptu video. Dude, SummerSlam, not 2025, but SummerSlam 2026 has gotten officially announced to be taking place at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota, bro. I honestly believe this is a consolation prize because they did not get WrestleMania 41 this year, as WrestleMania is in Las Vegas if you've been living under a rock. But yeah, man, for them to announce SummerSlam like almost 2 years in advance is like gotta be the first time they've ever done that. And like to be in like Minnesota is hilarious because I know they really wanted WrestleMania. Hell, I even was like clamoring for Minnesota to get WrestleMania. Like, I think they should have had WrestleMania like years ago, but whatever, man. And plus, the biggest news in this is like SummerSlam is gonna be 2 nights. Literally 2 nights. They're doing the WrestleMania format, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, SummerSlam is gonna be 2 nights, bro. Taking place April 1st and April 2nd. I got mixed emotions with that. Because, for one, I'm a traveling WWE fan, so I hope to be at this show in 2026. I would love to be at this show, to be honest. First ever SummerSlam with going 2 nights in a row. I mean, you can't miss that. But anyways, yeah, like 2 nights, like going to WrestleMania. I went to 2 WrestleManias now. I went to both nights at WrestleMania 39. That shit costed an arm and a leg. And then I couldn't even do both nights this year at WrestleMania 40 in Philly. Like, I could just only afford night 1. You know what I'm saying? I did not think the prices would hike up to those levels, you know what I'm saying? And I can only imagine what SummerSlam in Minnesota is going to be like, bro. The prices for that is probably going to be insane. Fucking insane. But, yeah, man. I will say, I do think that with SummerSlam being a 2-night spectacle in 2026, I do think it leaves the door open for like other pay-per-views like Royal Rumble to get a 2-night spectacular. I think Royal Rumble should be a 2-night spectacular anyway, because you could end the night with the basis of the pay-per-view is Royal Rumble. You could end the night 1 with the women's Royal Rumble match, and then you could end night 2 with the men's Royal Rumble match. I think they should do that as soon as possible, to be honest. Maybe they might do that shit for Survivor Series, even though I don't think it's needed, but I could see them doing that. I could also see them doing that for Money in the Bank, but then in that case, WWE would be overdoing it. I think the 2-night thing works for WrestleMania #1, SummerSlam, and Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? I think those work best with the 2-night. Honestly, I think just Royal Rumble and WrestleMania work best with a 2-night thing. I don't really see the point in SummerSlam having 2 nights, but I think they're doing 2 nights in Minnesota because they probably promised Minnesota a 2-night gate. You know, originally because WrestleMania was talked about being there, and now they're doing WrestleMania in Vegas. So they're like, hey, Minnesota, here's your consolation prize. Here, you get SummerSlam for 2 nights in their stadium. But yeah, man, I can't wait for this show, man. It's actually a better location than this year's location for SummerSlam, Cleveland. I can't really think of anything to do in Cleveland, but Minnesota, I could definitely think of shit to do. You got the Mall of America out there, you know, Timberwolves, Vikings, all that shit, even though they probably won't be playing around that time, but still, you know, the Minnesota Twins, at least they're playing and everything. But yeah, Minnesota is a great city, it looks like. It looks like a fun city. I wouldn't really think of it as, just like last year, Detroit, I didn't think of Detroit as a summer vacation spot, because these are kind of colder climates. Cleveland's definitely not a summer vacation. It's not even a vacation spot for me. Fuck out of here. And Minnesota, I would personally think about doing that in like the fall or winter time, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, they got that big ass mall I've been wanting to see for a long time, so I can't wait for that. They better bring out fucking Anthony Edwards, Justin Jefferson, Lil Yachty, Lizzo, maybe, because she got a case right now. But anyways, you know, fucking the Vikings mascot, all that shit, man. It's gonna be fun. That show I think is gonna be fun. That's gonna be the biggest SummerSlam of all time, obviously, if it's 2 nights and stuff. But yeah, man, I thought I would just give my thoughts about SummerSlam. Who knows what Triple H got planned for that show. And they still haven't announced SummerSlam 2025 next year. I mean, I have a prediction. I mean, hopefully it'll be in the Bay Area, because I'm from the Bay Area. That would be awesome. Or bring it to LA again, if y'all want. Hell, I'll even take Boston. I think Gillette Stadium would be great for SummerSlam too, even though that's a colder climate. But hey, yeah, man. Yeah, that stadium is absolutely gorgeous. At the Vikings Stadium, US Bank Stadium, is beautiful. I can't wait to see that. It has all these like glass doors or glass windows and shit. Look like, man, it looks fucking dope. Almost like, it like reminds me of like some medieval like library type shit. It's cool, man. Like, but yeah, man, I can't wait for this show, man. It's gonna feel like a summer WrestleMania, man. It'll be, well, unless I go out there earlier, it'll be my first time being in the Twin Cities. And yeah, man, I think it's good for these cities like Minnesota or like a Cleveland or Detroit to like get these big pay-per-views, man. It brings a lot of money to the city and everything. WWE's gonna make a lot of money themselves, which, I mean, it means nothing to us consumers because we're the ones that have to spend the money. But still, you know, Minnesota, like I said, man, they were robbed of that WrestleMania. I can't even lie. All I heard for like a year was like, oh, WrestleMania 41 was going to be in Minnesota. And then they, you know, Las Vegas hit that Money in the Bank cashing on their ass and said, nope, nigga, psych, nigga, yeah, it's going to be us this year. But yeah, man, like I said, man, I'm glad Minnesota's got a SummerSlam. And yeah, that should be, like I said, that should be a fun-ass show, bro. Hopefully we see a lot of fun things. Shit, we might even get a musical performance by, like I said, Lil Yachty or some shit, bro. Who knows, man? It's gonna be Purple Raining. Shout out to Prince, man. God rest his soul, man. And yeah, bro, it's gonna be a blast, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna try to see if I can book my fucking hotel now. That long in advance, bro. Almost 2 years from now. August 1st and 2nd, man. Cannot believe SummerSlam is gonna be a 2-night event. That's going to be crazy. I really hope the women get to main event at least one of those nights, because they haven't main evented any of those WrestleMania nights, man. I hope the women, the storyline is so badass that they're going to main event one of those nights, man. I really do, man. The women wrestlers deserve a fucking main event in a pay-per-view sooner than later, man. But yeah, just want to give my thoughts on SummerSlam coming to the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And yeah, it should be a fun pay-per-view, man. And you probably going to see, I know their images are bad right now, but maybe WWE's going to rehab their images. You know, fucking Tiffany Stratton and Brock Lesnar main event, because, you know, they're both from Minnesota and shit, man. And yeah, bro, it seems like a lot of shitty people are from Minnesota. I could be wrong. But anyways, yeah. Let's see if they're going to announce the SummerSlam 2025 location, man, because that's what I'm waiting on. So I could book my trip next year, unless it's out of the country, which I'm predicting. It's probably going to be in London or some shit, but yeah, man. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about SummerSlam coming to Minnesota, and do you think SummerSlam 2026 location is a better location than Cleveland this year or Detroit last year? Hell, we can even go back to Nashville the year before, last year, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, can't wait for that show. Hopefully I could be there. I'll be vlogging it up, and yeah, that should be fun. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
To hill, hill to hill, and then you go faster, hill to hill, hill to hill, hill to hill, yeah, you throw your bees, yeah, there you go, yeah, see, I told you what I said, I told you it was easy, huh? Of course, Felicia.
Can we get a picture? Yeah.